Senior citizens come to the high school.
Art students' work looks pretty cool.
Business students, they're not shy.
And Hop Hog seniors say goodbye.
All this and so much more,
Up next on Eagle Watch.
Welcome to our final edition of Eagle Watch. I'm here alongside our broadcasting team, and we thank you for tuning in. For our first story, Tyler and Vinny bring us the Marketing Challenge.
Hi, today we're here at Hop Hog High School's 6th Annual Marketing Challenge.
Students are put in groups and work together to find the best innovating idea.
Let's check it out. The Hop Hog High School Business Department hosted the Annual Marketing Challenge, where business students had an opportunity to test their marketing skills. We spoke with the business teachers to learn more.
Today we're doing a marketing challenge for Hop Hog students. And what it is a group of students from all our business classes, and they are getting together in teams of 6, and they're doing a marketing challenge which entails some sort of scenario that they don't know of until they get here. They're going to actually try to pitch an idea of how to market products for AT&T Corporation and try to get a younger target market, a younger group of potential customers that will be lifelong customers. And they're going to try and kind of coordinate everything that they've learned in marketing class and bring it to the competition to see who's going to win.
The benefit, it really serves in many ways. The students get to engage in a real-life business activity. They're also set up in different groups where they don't really know necessarily the classmates they're set up with, so they're going to work with students that they're not technically familiar with. It allows them to learn how to collaborate with other people and learn to interact in a business environment.
Sherry Fiedler from AT&T spoke with us about how AT&T became involved with this year's marketing challenge.
We got involved because I actually sit on the Hop Hog Advisory Board with Mr. Huffnagel. So we were brainstorming around what would be a good approach for the kids for this year's challenge, and we discussed AT&T as being part of it.
What do you feel the importance is of the marketing challenge?
I think it's a great opportunity for the kids to think outside what they're doing in their schoolwork and really put what they've learned all year into an action plan to actually be able to do something from a marketing perspective that actually could be utilized in the real world.
Business students Tyler Grippo and Matt Greiner spoke to us about their strategy for the competition.
So basically we're trying to stay outside the box, and we're going with the Cricket Wireless route because AT&T owns Cricket Wireless, so we're looking to advertise Cricket Wireless because it's a cheaper plan and cheaper than most things. So we're trying to advertise to college kids who don't have a lot of money through Cricket Wireless.
Well, our project was based towards the youth and college students to convince them to change their phone plans to AT&T, as it will help them save money with all those tuition costs.
Congratulations to the teams that finished in first and second and received awards for their hard work.
Wow, the marketing challenge was a huge success.
The students of Hop Hog really look like they have a future in business. I'm Tyler Garnett.
And I'm Vinny Visto, signing off.
Each year, the art department has an art show in Astoria Bank in Hop Hog. I was along there with Eddie. Let's go check it out.
We went down to Astoria Bank to check out the artwork of the Hop Hog School District students. Describe what is happening here today.
Tonight is our annual Astoria Federal Savings Bank art exhibit, and what happens is we put the artwork up a week in advance, and it stays up for a week for the public to view it, and then we have judges come in that are not Hop Hog teachers. They're artists from other districts, and they judge the work, and tonight is our reception where we tell us who won, and they get to have some refreshments and enjoy the artwork.
How does it feel to have your artwork on display at this art show?
It feels actually really nice seeing my artwork in an actual show, because I've never had done anything like this before. So it's really nice to see something displayed that I did. So it's really nice, yeah.
Feels pretty cool, you know. I'm always excited for people to see my artwork, even though I hate it. So that's good.
How much work went into your piece?
Hours and tears and lots of hours and more tears. So a lot. All my artwork takes way too long, and then right at for 2 hours I like it, and then after those 2 hours I hate it again, and then it's finished, and then
So I did this painting in the beginning of the year, and it must have took maybe a month and a half to 2 months because of the detailing that I put into, and Yeah, I put a lot of effort into it. I even came into my lunch periods and any free periods that I came into school to work on my painting. So, yeah.
How is student work selected for this art show?
Basically what we do is we do ask our students who would like to exhibit their work, because we don't want to just put things in without them knowing, because some people are very attached to their pieces and they like to keep some of them private. But basically what they do is we'll ask and we'll select those pieces, and as long as we can fit them, they're in.
What makes this event special for students?
I think all people, students especially, want to know that the things that they have done are being recognized. So most of what you see here tonight is usually on display in the high school hallways, but having its own space designated for students alone, I think, makes it special.
What makes it really special is that the community can see their work, and then they'll get feedback either from their parents or other community members, and they really like hearing that. And it's nice when we're setting up that we actually hear the community asking us questions, looking at the work, and how much they enjoy it. So that's really what this is all about, is getting our students out there to the community.
Looks like we have some real artists here in the Hauppauge School District. Signing off for Eagle Watch, I'm Eddie Sconzo.
The varsity softball team had a new coach and a great season.
We had a lot of great softball memories, and senior day was one of them. Julia and I put together a story.
Each year, every Hauppauge sports team recognizes their seniors on their last home game of the season. This year, I got the chance to go down to Hauppauge Softball Senior Night. Let's go check it out.
What are you going to miss the most about the seniors next year?
I'm going to miss the experience and all of the focus that they bring to the team, especially for the underclassmen. The underclassmen need a lot of direction, along with learning the game, learning how to work with others, the social skills, and the seniors had that. They had that right from the beginning of the season, first game, up until today, second to last game.
What will you remember most about Hauppauge varsity softball?
Just the bond that everyone has. You come down here every year, every season, and every girl just has that tight bond, and they carry it on and off the field, and it's very productive come game time.
I think that I'm going to remember all the good memories that we had. We had an amazing season compared to last season. We really stepped up our game, and all the new friendships I made, I'm going to remember that. Do you have a favorite memory with one of the seniors on this team?
Oh gosh, all the seniors have made me laugh, especially you, Ferrari. However, one of the best memories was when we were having a really tough game against East Islip. We were able to come back and beat them at that point in time when they were ranked 1 in New York State, and we were able to come back and beat them. And that was because of the focus from the seniors, and it trickles down all the way from the top to the bottom. You know, the sophomores, the freshmen, you know, even the juniors, they were really focused and locked in, and I think that is probably the best memory, because I was nervous and the girls were locked and loaded, and it reassured me.
My favorite memory has to be my first game back. We were playing West Hampton, and it was my first at-bat since my ACL surgery, and I hit a second pitch home run.
Favorite memory from the season, by far, has to be beating East Islip. They came in this game on our field, and they're undefeated. They were ranked like #1 in the state, and we took them down 1-0. It wasn't an easy game, but it's definitely memorable.
The Eagles came through with a 10-8 victory over the ESM Sharks. We wish the best to all the seniors in the future. Signing off for Eagle Watch, I'm Sam Ferrari.
Many students were inducted into the National Honor Society. These students should be very proud of their accomplishments. Here's more. Hi, I'm here at the National Honor Society induction ceremony. We're here to find out what it's like to be a National Honor Society member. Let's go check it out. Describe what is happening here tonight.
Well, tonight it's the National Honor Society induction. So all the new members of National Honor Society, basically they're coming here to get inducted into National Honor Society. Their parents are all here to watch. We have a faculty member, Senor Hernandez, that is being an honorary teacher. And we have current students here as well to represent us. And it's just really a great time for the community to get together.
How does it feel to be the honorary faculty inductee for NHS?
It's really a really big honor because the interesting thing about it is that the votes come from the students. So the fact that it has nothing to do with any of the other adults or bosses, administrators, it strictly just comes from the student population. It means a lot to me.
Tell us what a student must do to be inducted into the National Honor Society.
Well, they need a GPA of 88 or above, they need 10 hours or more of community service, and they need to be good students and good people.
How does it feel to be inducted into the National Honor Society?
It's an honor to finally be a part of NHS.
I think it's a really big honor and I'm really excited about it.
It's just such an accomplishment. Like, you see so many other people in the club and you like think, oh, I wish I was good enough to get in it, and you know, you kept up your grades and stuff.
Yeah, it was a really big accomplishment, and just thinking about it from the beginning of the year, I really wanted to get in and I'm just glad I did.
What was the most challenging part to be inducted into NHS?
I think that it was writing the essay, getting all the signatures you needed for the clubs.
Community service hours.
Keeping up my grades was a little difficult, but I did it, so.
I think getting signatures for me was the hardest part.
I think getting community service, because I know a lot of people didn't get in because they didn't have enough hours.
Congratulations to all of those that got inducted for National Honor Society. We look forward to seeing who gets inducted next year. Signing out for Eagle Watch, I'm Jackie Morris.
Hey Lauren, I hear a lot of students were at this year's junior prom.
I'm glad we got to go down to the gym and see how it was transformed.
For this year's junior prom, the student council worked hard to put together their millennial theme night. How did you come up with this year's theme?
We came up with this theme. We have our meetings every Thursday, so we came together as a group and kind of just discussed over like a couple different things we want to do. And then since a lot of us were born in the year 2000, we thought maybe we'll do millennial, and then we kind of tied in like a whole little like city New Year's Eve kind of a thing.
How did you fundraise for this event?
The officers and the class members worked really hard. They did pizza sales. We did a movie night. Selling hot dogs at Spring Fling, and just all kinds of different activities over the last 3 years. And, they were able to fundraise to make their tickets a decent price, and hopefully they're happy with it.
What is the most difficult part of coordinating an event like this?
It's probably trying to get everyone to coordinate, like buying decorations and stuff like that, trying to figure out what kind of food and other things like that.
Probably having to pick and choose what you really want to do in your imagination, and what you can do within your budget and time constraints, and making happen in a high school gymnasium. But I think they did a really good job.
What is the most rewarding part of putting on an event like this?
Seeing the juniors' faces. This was a game plan that we sat down several years ago when they were all freshmen. We started to talk about what they wanted to do for junior class, and they all had this vision, and they're all coming together now, and seeing how happy they are and seeing everybody walk in tomorrow night. It's going to be fantastic to see all their faces.
I think it's really cool to see the whole junior class come together. I know there's kids from other grades too, and just see everyone have a great time.
Looks like the junior class put together a great evening. Reporting from Eagle Watch, I'm Lauren Press.
The Hop Hog community came together for this year's Senior Citizens Dinner, where there was plenty of good food and good entertainment.
This year, Hop Hog hosted their annual Senior Citizens Dinner to help the community. Let's go check it out. Can you explain what is going on here tonight?
Sure. This is a senior citizen dinner. It's appreciation. The school district every year for appreciation for our senior citizens in our community. We give them a dinner for free.
Who is preparing the food for tonight?
Well, today I was the gravy boss, or the sauce captain, where I prepared the tomato sauce. We had other administrators who made the meatballs and the pasta.
So the food is prepared by all the administrative staff. We prepare everything from scratch. So the meatballs are ground beef, veal, and pork. The sauce is from scratch. Nothing is canned or jarred. It's all made from scratch.
What is your role here tonight at this event?
So tonight we're here with our advanced musical theater class, and we're singing for those who are senior citizens within our community, and we're performing some older songs that are familiar to them, and it's a really fun night.
It kind of just brings everybody together, and we just get to interact with people we don't necessarily see on a day-to-day basis.
What does an event like this mean to the community?
It means a lot. I think it means a lot to the senior citizens as well because, they've lived here a while, so, might as well give them something to look forward to and to give back to them.
We love having people from all ages come and share with Hauppauge High School and see all the wonderful things that our students do, and this is just one way to give back to the community.
How does it feel to be here tonight?
It feels great. It's nice to be out with a lot of people and nice company.
It feels absolutely wonderful. You see you guys out here performing, it was great. It's good.
What do you enjoy most about coming here tonight?
Oh, seeing all the beautiful kids. Oh, they're wonderful.
Well, the spaghetti and meatball is absolutely fabulous. It's probably one of the best meals you can have in Hauppauge. Makes Branchinelli's a little bit flaky.
Thank you.
The jazz concert after dinner. I think that's going to be great.
Looks like that was a meatball of a time. Signing off for Eagle Watch, I'm Eddie Sconzo.
There is always something happening in the theater department. I peeked into room 381 to see what musical theater's human rights performance was all about. This Human Rights Week, I checked out musical theater's performance. I went around and asked what it was all about. Let's take a look. Can you describe what's happening here today?
Yes, hi. Today is our annual musical theater human rights performance, and our advanced musical theater students were performing pieces that had to do with human rights themes from various musical theater pieces.
What is this musical about?
About bringing people together and just establishing a common respect for all people.
How does this performance tie into Human Rights Week?
I think the different selection of songs truly describes different emotions regarding human rights. It definitely gives a different perspective from different people. Different songs give different perspectives.
They did such a great job. Signing off for Eagle Watch, I'm Nadia Rosa.
We have some incredibly talented art students here at Hauppauge High School.
Eagle Watch got a chance to see some incredible art in our gallery.
I'm in front of the high school art gallery where AP and IB students express their artistic abilities. Let's go check it out. IB and AP art students have an opportunity to present their work in the high school art gallery down the hall from the main office. We asked Mrs. Coppola how students get their work in the gallery.
Throughout the year we have different shows starting in November, December. So each student in the different art classes has the opportunity to have their work set up in the gallery. Now it being June, we have our end of the year shows, which is our AP, IB, and senior shows.
We spoke with students and asked them what inspires them most when creating art.
I just took random inspiration from pieces from different artists around different centuries.
I do a lot of portraits, so the people around me, usually I just take pictures or just online collages and stuff and just put them together. A lot of this is based off of different folklore, different cultures, from Japanese to European, spanning from all different centuries and stuff like that. So a lot of research went into it.
I take pictures of things and then I paint or draw them. Everything I've done, I've taken a picture of.
Students also spoke with us about how art fits into their future.
I do not plan on pursuing art in the future, but I will be doing it as a hobby on the side.
I'm going to FIT for textile and surface design, so I want to keep on making art.
As of right now, I
in the fall I will be enrolled as a visual arts major at SUNY New Paltz, but I might switch over to art education. But art has always been a big part of my life, and I'm going to keep it that way.
I like doing art as a recreational thing, and even though I'm going for pre-med, I plan on working more on art.
Wow, students at our school are very talented. Signing off for Eagle Watch, I'm Matt Robbins.
Okay, Hop Hog, it's time to see if some students can answer some really good riddles.
Hey Hop Hog, I'm Ryan Mackey the Riddler, and I went around Hop Hog High School to see who could crack my riddles. A girl kicks a soccer ball, it goes 10 feet, and then it comes back to her. How's that possible?
I have no clue.
It hits off a wall. It bounced off a wall.
There's someone on the other side kicking it.
I don't know.
Gravity. There's an electric train. It goes 100 miles per hour uphill. Which way does the smoke go?
Up, I think. Up and out. I don't know. I have no clue.
Down. Down.
It's going south. Yep.
West. It goes back down as you going up the hill.
There is no smoke. It is an electric train.
You're running a race. You pass the guy in second place. What place are you in now?
First.
I passed the man that's in second place. I'm in first place then, yeah.
First.
Second place.
Second.
You have 12 kittens, all but 8 die. How many are left?
All but 8 die. 12 kittens, all but 8. You have 8 kittens, right? 3.
All of them. Oh man, looks like only a few people could crack my riddles. I'm Ryan Mackey reporting for Eagle Watch.
Many students were honored at the Power of One Awards. Vinny was there to get the story.
Today we're here at the Hop Hog High School Auditorium for the Power of One's award ceremony, where students have been nominated by teachers for their unique qualities. Describe what is happening here today.
Today is a special ceremony at Hop Hog High School. It's called the Power of One Awards. So POWER is an acronym that stands for perseverance, optimism, work ethic, empowerment, and resiliency. And these are skills that staff members in our building recognize in students that normally students would be recognized for music or athletic awards or academic awards, but this special award is really to recognize those skills that we take for granted day in and day out, which really make Hop Hog High School a special place to be.
Today we're at the POWER Awards, and POWER stands for perseverance and optimism, work ethic, empowerment, and resilience. So teachers nominated students based on those qualities, and they were invited with their parents to come and join us in the ceremony and have a breakfast afterwards and recognize some special students for all that they've done in Hop Hog schools.
It's a wonderful opportunity to thank the kids that are really quiet and maybe don't get enough recognition, so we love this particular event.
How do these awards impact students and faculty?
It really brings our high school together in a special way because faculty members and staff members recognize students in front of their parents and other members of our student body and share reasons why the student won the award. And what also happens is that 3 seniors are chosen to win a Power of One scholarship, which will be announced at our scholarship night coming up in June.
How does it feel to be nominated?
It feels absolutely wonderful to be nominated, to see the impact that one person, or 2 people in this case, can make upon another person and so many other people. It's really powerful. And it really puts an impact upon me and Francesco and everybody else here. This is a wonderful event, and it feels absolutely wonderful. We're totally honored to be here.
It feels really great, and I feel so honored. This is the second time I've been offered a Power of One award, and it feels great.
Yep. What did you do to deserve this nomination?
Well, me and my friend David here, we actually we heard that one of the lunch lady was having an open heart surgery, and we felt that we should, make her day. So we wanted to, we actually discussed and we wrote a little poem in Italian for her, and we wanted to make her smile before, she went through that tough time. So we wrote her a poem in Italian and we gave it to her, and we didn't think much of it, but it seems to have gotten us here.
Wow, what a powerful ceremony. Congratulations to the students on their awards. I'm Benny Visto, signing off.
Here's Eddie and Hunter with the last question of the month.
It's time for question of the month.
And this time, we went around asking students who's going to win the greatest trophy of them all.
The Stanley Cup. Who do you think is going to win the Stanley Cup?
So, I'm very sad to say this, but I'm pretty sure the Penguins are going to repeat.
I believe the Predators are going to win the Stanley Cup in 5 games against the Senators.
Personally, I think the Anaheim Ducks are going to win it because they're an experienced team. They're nice and strong and fast. Got some young guys, got some old guys. I think they can do it.
I have the Preds over the Penguins, winning in Game 6, double overtime, 4-3.
The best team in the NHL, Ottawa Senators, of course.
I think the only thing that stands between them and repeating, I think that Nashville is kind of like the Kings from 2014, unless I'm mistaken. And the Kings just went on an unbelievable tear in the postseason. They went into the 8th seed, but managed to win the cup.
Leafs are going to go all the way this year, you know what I'm saying? Leafs till I die. But as it happens, they're out. Rangers are out. Got no one left to root for. It's depressing, I guess I'll go with Senators or something.
Sadly, I think it's going to be the Pittsburgh Penguins in 6 games over the Nashville Predators.
Oh, man. I think it's going to be the Senators.
I have the Predators over the Penguins in a very hard-fought series in 7 games.
In my opinion, I'm going to have to go with the Penguins. They have Sidney Crosby, who's probably the best player in the NHL, and he's been proving it the past couple weeks that he could take it to the next level. He just beat the Capitals, who had Alex Ovechkin, and they won last year, and in my opinion, they're probably the best team in the NHL.
Right now, I'm thinking more of a Nashville kind of guy, I'd say yeah.
I think Nashville is playing kind of like that. They just seem to be grinding down every team they come across. So, but still, I don't know that they can stand up to Malkin, Kessel, Crosby, etc., etc. So I'm gonna have to say Penguins.
The Predators. Yeah.
There's only one obvious winner for the Stanley Cup this year, the Nashville Predators. Signing off for Eagle Watch, I'm Eddie Sconzo.
And I'm Hunter Highwell.
Police officers came to the Hauppauge High School in the courtyard to teach kids about the dangers of drinking and driving. I was there to cover the event.
It is another bright, sunny day at Hauppauge High School, and I'm here in the courtyard for a DUI event. Let's go check it out. Describe what is happening here today.
What we're doing here today is we're teaching the students not to drink and drive. And not only not to drink and drive, also another lesson that we're teaching them is that when they go off to college, even though then they might not be drinking and driving, not to drink to the point where they can barely walk straight. Sometimes kids, when they go off to college, they get that first taste of freedom, they really take advantage of that. And they might drink to the extreme, which can create a very dangerous situation. So we're trying to teach them here, rather than they get run over by a car off in college when they're drinking too much.
What do you think of this experience?
I thought it was a great experience for the oncoming freshmen of college to know their limits, to also know that it's a serious issue and that you can actually get hurt and you may be thinking something, but you may not be doing it. Thank you.
I learned that me and alcohol is not a good combination. I died 3 times in 2 steps. Yeah, it's harsh.
What did you learn here today?
I learned that drinking and driving is not the only risk that comes with drinking. I learned that even when you drink and you're just walking down the street, something horrible could happen, and you should always be aware.
I learned that it's not what it seems. People think they can control being drunk, but it's really not. It's something that you can't control. So.
Here for my friend, he's going to attempt to drive through wearing the goggles, which simulate he is twice the legal limit. So he is highly intoxicated driving through this course. Any cone you hit, you've killed somebody.
Oh my
Whether you hit the corner of the cone or you knock the cone over or whatever. Still a kill. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's do this.
All right, I'm ready to do this while wearing the word.
We're off to a good start. And then we kill that guy and his friend. And that one. We're up to 4, 5.
Oh my goodness, I'm a danger to society.
In this state, you are. 6. 6 kills.
I sure learned a lot about DUI on Long Island and what we can do as a community to stop it. I'm Marcus Erasmo, signing off for Eagle Watch.
The Student Council hosted the second annual Spring Fling for the Hop Hog community. I was there to check it out.
On June 3rd, Hop Hog hosted their second annual Spring Fling. Eagle Watch was there to spring into the event.
So what is going on here today?
So here we have the Spring Fling. It's a carnival run by a student council, and we are raising money for Adopt a Family. We have all sorts of bouncy houses, games, activities run by NHS volunteers.
So where does the proceeds go to?
This event will generally benefits the young children of the Hop Hog community. It can even benefit young kids of other communities as well, because we put posters out there, and kids from all over the place come and join us and have fun today.
How long has Spring Fling been going on for?
This is actually a relatively new activity. This is only the second year that we're doing this, so it's new, but it's fun. So we're looking forward to continue doing it in the future.
This is the second annual event, but it's the first year it's outside because last year it rained. It was still pretty successful in the gym though, but I'm glad we're out here.
What activities are here today?
We got some basketball shooting over there. We got some soccer going over there. We got some slides. We got face painting, nail painting. We have golf. We have ring toss. We have anything you can imagine.
So what activity is going on here at this booth?
We're running the ring toss station. You throw a ring on the bottles, and if you get one on the bottle, you get a prize.
We're running Plinko. It's a little game for kids.
Yeah, so you put this coin wherever you want on the slots, and then wherever it lands is what prize you get.
With the help and support of NHS students and student council students, Spring Fling was a success. Signing out for Eagle Watch, I'm Jackie Morris.
For the final story of the year, we went around the school to give seniors a chance to reflect on their favorite high school memories.
Hello, Hop Hog. I'm Alex Ortiz. We are wrapping up senior year. Let's see what everyone's favorite high school memory was. What was your favorite high school memory?
Homecoming. Yeah, playing and just everybody there, the whole crowd.
Well, my favorite high school memory was when my friend Connor Daly, he came back from college, and me, my friend Ryan Mackey, Anthony Ferrara, Carl Mattioli, we all went to the Kings Park Bluff, and it was really nice. We were just walking along the top, got to see some great views, some sights, and you know, just seeing the water. It was a good day.
All those times in AP Gov, chilling with Shahegan, just having a great time.
My favorite high school memory was probably the first day of high school. It was a fun day. I saw all my friends again. It was pretty fun.
Probably when I got my license. My favorite memory is watching Mackie on the baseball field stretch, and you could just see the perfect hump in that back. It is probably one of the best things I've ever seen in my entire high school career.
Probably kick line and going to France.
Meeting Miss Gov.
Meeting Miss Gov.
I'd have to say being part of band and kick line and going to France too.
DJing at Tim Baldrick's.
My favorite memories was in physics year 1 when we were doing a little lab with the slinkies, and Miss Gisela told us not to break any slinkies or we'd get 5 points off. And then my group broke a slinky, and then they gave 10 points off for Brendan's group instead. That was a good time.
If I had to pick one memory throughout my whole high school career, it would probably be physics year 1 when we had a big test coming up, and me and Dino studied together at my house, and we enjoyed some pizza, some great laughs together, and it was just a really touching moment for me.
I think my favorite high school memory would be taking part in the German exchange program twice and winning the 10-day film festival this year.
One of my favorite high school memories had to been JV basketball season. I was a sophomore, and we were going 14-2 that year. And unfortunately for JV, there was no playoffs. But had that been varsity, we would have made a great playoff run.
My favorite high school memory would probably be the first Spirit Week.
The Best Buddies walk. We went together and we walked for Best Buddies, and we supported the community for all of Best Buddies on Long Island.
My favorite high school memory is chem every day with this kid in Miss Cassandra's class. Great time, fun every day.
Well, when I made the swim team and when I got my Regents diploma.
My favorite high school memory would be joining Scheffler's class with all the programs of film and all that stuff, and I'm going to college to do that, and I can't wait.
My favorite high school memory is like the Natural Helpers Retreat. I went when I was a junior, and I thought it was like really fun, and it was just like an overall like good experience. And if you get into it, like you should totally like be a part and like be involved in Natural Helpers.
Getting accepted to my dream school, that was a great day.
My favorite memory from high school was probably winning the 1992 New York State. Wait, my memory? Oh, from this school. Sorry, I was reflecting. I would have to say it's the amount of kids from Bretton Woods that I had as kindergartners that are now seniors, and there's really not that much difference with some of them. But seeing the seniors grow from kindergartners all the way to now.
Well, Hot Pog, my favorite memory from high school would definitely be anchoring Eagle Watch. Signing off for Eagle Watch one last time, I'm Alex Ortiz.
Well, that's all for this season of Eagle Watch. I'm Jackie Morris.
I'm Alex Ortiz.
I'm Natty Rosa.
I'm Hunter Highwell.
I'm Nick Lachella.
I'm Samantha Ferrari.
I'm Lauren Press.
I'm Julia Falapoli.
I'm Marcus Erasmo.
I'm Emily Bashi.
And I'm Derek Seaman.
Thank you for watching.
And
don't forget, stay classy, Hot Pog.